All right, good morning, Washington Eagles. It is Friday, April 24th. It is spelling time. We worked on the short E, sound and the long E sound this week. And so let's go over our words that we have been practicing. So we have the short E, felt, sp, spec, shells. And then we have the long E. We have the EA, team, to make that long E. And we also have the E, consonant E, that sneaky E that makes this vowel say its name, which happens to be an E, so therefore it's going to be a long E sound. So we have steam, and complete. The E becomes silent, and that vowel says its name, so complete. Our words are complete. I worked hard to complete. I worked hard because I knew I had to complete my work. Complete. And then we have felt. I felt a raindrop. Shells. I love to pick up shells on the beach. Steam. I love to look at old steam engines. And speck. There is a speck of dirt on my finger. And then our words that are going to be in our story are remarkable, as in that woman had a remarkable voice. Tortoise. That is an animal, that's a turtle that lives on land. Span, meaning can be a length of something. It can be a length of time, or it can be a measurement of something, like this is a span of my hand. Marine, having to do with the ocean, or I guess any body of water. So, and survive, as in we need water and food to survive. And this cat isn't going to survive much longer if he keeps jumping in my lap. So, let's read about the Galapagos tortoise. All right, let's see if I can do this with a cat in my lap. All right, so Galapagos. Exploring a dream. Feathers and shells. In this big world of ours, there are many remarkable places to see. One such place is a chain of islands near South America. This place is called the Galapagos Islands. The islands are home to strange and amazing animals. These creatures can't be found anywhere else. People who study nature go to the Galapagos. They sometimes stay for years. The Galapagos tortoise is the most famous creature on the islands. The islands were named after this large animal. It can weigh more than 3 people. The tortoise grows a round and thick shell that keeps it safe. The shell's thickness makes it hard for hungry enemies to sink their teeth into them. This tortoise has a long lifespan. It can live to be 150 years old. The tortoise shares the island with other animals. The marine iguana is one of them. There are no other lizards that can swim in the sea like this iguana. In the morning, this animal lies out on rocks or sand. This is a way for it to warm up its body. It dives deep into the sea to cool down when it gets too hot. The iguana also finds food in the sea. Many rare birds live on the islands too. They come in lots of sizes and colors. Many of them have strange traits. The waved albatross can only be found on one of the islands, called Espanola. This huge bird has a wingspan of over 8 feet. It weighs close to 9 pounds. A bird on the islands that does not fly is the Galapagos penguin. It might be strange to think that a penguin can live in a warm place. It works hard to keep cool. It holds its wings away from its body. This helps the heat leave its body faster. A penguin holds its wings over its feet to block the sun. The sun can burn its skin just like the sun can burn us. From reef to rocks. Visitors to the Galapagos Islands are fond of sea lions. These furry animals like to be part of things. Their nosy nature makes them swim close to people in the sea. When they are not swimming, the sea lions often lie on rocks. They like being lazy, but their laziness could get them into trouble. Sea lions have to stay alert. They must look out for Galapagos sharks. The Galapagos Islands are made up of layers of lava from underwater volcanoes. As the layers cooled, they formed the islands as they are today. It is strange to think that any animal could survive on such a harsh land. A man named Charles Darwin found out why animals are able to stay there. Darwin set off from England on a mission to study nature. He followed the creatures on the islands. He studied the plant life too. He found that animals change their ways of life to keep on living. The Galapagos Islands is one of the most unspoiled places on earth. But early sailors who visited the islands upset the natural balance. They brought with them animals that were not native to the area. Now, people understand the importance of keeping these islands as they are. Visitors must always keep the rules in mind. A major rule is that people must not touch or take things. It doesn't matter whether it is a small shell or a large animal. Nature lovers want to see how animals act in the wild. These islands are a treasure that makes such dreams come true. All right, so some questions I want you to think about are were you surprised to learn that penguins live in the Galapagos? I was surprised, although I do know that there are penguins that are warm, that live in warm weather, but I didn't know that there were penguins on the Galapagos Islands. Why is it important to protect the Galapagos? Why do you think it's important to protect any island or any place? Describe a place you think is unique. And that is all I want us to think about. And have a good weekend. Go outside, get some fresh air and sunshine. And I will see you next time. Stay safe. Love you guys. Bye.